Hi everyone, Deb here. I'm here with hashtag strawberry, B-E-A-R, bliss. And I'm here with day 15 first, and I'll be back in a couple seconds to you with day 16 and 17. This will be aired on Saturday. So the prompt for day 15 is birds and the color pink. And if you watched my video on hashtag Deck the Year on Thursday, the 15th, because this is day 15, you will have seen that I used decoupage paper, this paper, beautiful paper, and I made an altered index card. So I did not modify that since that video, except that I put it on this page in the Strawberry Bliss. These could double as strawberry petal or strawberries. No, they don't really match, right? So it was strawberries and the birds and the color pink. So here's my pink. This is a piece of scrapbook paper out of a retired set called Fitting Florets by Stampin' Up. It's this paper here, which was the back of this, which I don't really love. I like the colors, I just don't love the pattern. And I needed something with the same polished pink, which is a retired color, and that's a retired paper. So I thought it went really well with those florals. I cut out another piece and I put it down with Mod Podge and just slightly went over it with Mod Podge. It dried really quick because I didn't use a thick coat, so hopefully it'll stay. Top and bottom and down the side is two washies that happen to have, they're pink and they have birds on them. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see them there and here. That's this washi. And the other one going down is no birds on it, but it's like dogwood branches and pink flowers. So I just put that on either side because it had a design that lent itself to being vertical, where this one did not. And I really like that, and it kind of frames the postcard, or the index card, sorry. So if you want to know more details about what I did to this, which isn't that much, go watch the hashtag Deck the Year if you haven't already. And I did write hashtag Deck the Year week 20, May 15th on the back, and the host of that one is Penny's Crafty Creations. So yeah, I just added more background to it, and I scored it at 1/2 inch over here so that I could bend it, and I tacked that down with two thin strips of double-sided tape. So I have a place to write in there. I didn't want to put anything else on the back because there's still a lot of room, and I can cover that up if I want to at some future point, but not yet. All right, so I'll be back in a couple minutes with day 16 and 17, and I'll show you what I did for those. Okay, I'm back. So I've already shared with you day 15, birds and the color pink. Now, days 16 and 17, I ended up combining on one page. 16 is tags and twine. 17 is belly band and the color red. And that happened sort of quite by accident because I got confused and was thinking tags, twine, and the color red. And then I looked at it again, I'm like, oops. So I might not have used the background paper that I used if I had remembered that, but it's okay. It all worked out. So here's what I used. I used some retired paper from Stampin' Up! Um, Celebration in 2022 called Rings of Love. This is my background paper, which has red. It's Poppy Parade, I believe. And I did use a strip of this as well, which has the red. And then I also used a card out of this Memories and More. I don't know what it's called. Berry Christmas Memories and More Cards and Envelopes. And it looked like this. It's a I don't know what size this is. It looks bigger than an A2. Hang on. Yeah, it's about 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it's meant to fit the 4 by 6 memories and more cards. Well, I ended up cutting a little bit off because my composition book is not real tall. And I did end up using a memories and more card from a Christmas that had that on the back, but I used the front because it had bears, polar bears, but bears. And then I did use a piece of the paper that had strawberries on, and I also used a piece of the vellum, both from the Berry Fresh by uh, Stamps by Me, the set collection I've been using. And of course, twine. So I had Doodlebug. Doodlebug? Is that right? Yeah. Doodlebug twine. I used the red and white. I actually have a tag in here I previously made that had this color on it. And then I used the red and white combined with the, I don't know if that's brown or black. My eyes are showing black, but it went pretty good with this paper. So let me show you what I did. Here we go. So this is the background paper that I put it down, and then I realized, oops, I didn't have to use red because I was really worried about it conflicting with my pretty pink over here. This is the card, and here's my belly band. And this is the bottom of the card that I just cut off, left it open, but it's a tag. And I fussy cut one of the edge pieces of strawberries because now we have our strawberries, right? And if you flip it over, you could go the other way around the holidays and you can have your bears, and you could even hook it in like this. So we have our, I just cut off cheer where it said something about Christmas cheer. And I rounded the corners and did the pretty decorative edges. Everything that's inked on here is inked with Distress Oxide Lumberjack Plaid. So yeah, so I like that, but since we're doing a strawberry book mostly, we'll put it this way. Here's the one I said was previously made for, I believe, embellishments on the 11th, and it's Cat's Meow, so that actually belonged back on the kitty page, right? But that was a Newton's Nook tag that came in with an order ages ago that I finally used. And that goes in, so this is the card, right? But what I did is I glued the inside down here, and it folds here, so I didn't need one there. And then on the back, I glued it down here, here, and here. And this is a tag slash journaling card. I didn't put any decoration on it, and it's the vellum tacked down onto just white cardstock, which needs a little more ink on it, huh? Don't you think? I think so. I'll probably end up wearing more than I put on here, but, and here's where I use the Doodlebug red with the Dollar Tree, whatever color that is, dark brown and white or black and white. It doesn't matter. I thought it went good with the paper, better than the red actually. So yeah, there's my tags and twine, 3 tags and twine, and my belly band on the pocket. But there was originally going to be a whole page belly band, but it didn't work out that way. But I'm okay with it. I combined 2 into 1, and yeah, I'm all right with that. That page keeps sticking to this page, and I keep thinking I don't have this one glued together right, but I do. So that is my pages, or days 15, 16, and 17. 16 tags and twine, so I got the 3 tags, and the belly band for day 17 and the color red. Silly me. And I could do it like this too, but I'm afraid that'll catch, so for now I'll just keep it tucked under. And I thought about stamping strawberries or something on here, but I decided not to. Because once you have it in the book, well, actually on this side of the book it's not too bad, but trying to stamp when it's over here because look how thick we are already. How cool though, right? A really cool book so far. We are halfway through May, a little bit past that now because this covers up through day 17. Let's see what I'll have for you next Wednesday. Day 18 is Rick Rack and Teddy Bears. Day 19 is Paper Doily and Strawberries. I've already done some of those. Day 20 is Mushrooms and Bunnies. Interesting. And day 21 is Bugs and Leaves. I have an idea for that. I just got it. I have to remember to write it down so I don't forget it. Okay. All right. So yeah, I will be back next Wednesday with 4 days worth that I just read to you. And let me know if you like my pages for days 15, 16, and 17. All right, everyone. I will talk to you again very soon. Have a wonderful Saturday and rest of your weekend, and um, a wonderful, hopeful, peaceful week ahead. Hugs, love, and peace.